And the big story this evening, from abusing Prime Minister Modi to wishing death for the Prime Minister, public discourse seems to be hitting new low every day. After Congress party's Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi chant, now the Aam Aadmi Party leaders were seen chanting Modi Mar Gaya slogans during a protest against CBI summons today to Manish Sisodia.
Modi mar gaya, 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 Modi mar gaya.
And after the death chants that have been given time and again against the Prime Minister of the country, the Aam Aadmi Party worker was also defiant and refused to apologize when confronted by Times Now.
मेरा नाम नीरजा है। मैम, आज आपने कुछ नारे लगाए, मोदी मर गया, तो ये क्यों लगाए नारे?
जब वो लगाते हैं केजरीवाल के बारे में, जब आप लोगों को सुनाई नहीं देता और आज सुनाई देगी आपको, क्यों वजह बताएं।
लेकिन प्राइम मिनिस्टर के खिलाफ इस तरीके के नारे,
वो भी तो हमारा मुख्यमंत्री है और होने वाला प्राइम मिनिस्टर है।
आपको लगता है कि आपने सही नारे लगाए हैं?
आपको जब वो केजरीवाल के विरुद्ध नारे लगाते हैं तब आपको लगता है कि उन्होंने सही करे हैं?
किस तरह के नारे लगाए गए थे?
तो केजरीवाल के विरुद्ध कैसे कैसे नारे लगाते हैं वो आप नहीं सुनते।
आप कंडेम करेंगे?
मैं माफी कभी नहीं मांगूंगी।
Now, these wild statements this time around, remember, have been made against the Prime Minister just days after Congress party also raised Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi slogans while protesting against Pawan Khera, the Congress leader's arrest. And this, remember, at the tarmac of the Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. Here's a reminder. Well, if you thought that's just it, it's not. There's no end to these kind of hate calls being given for the Prime Minister. Not just Congress workers, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has also called the Prime Minister a liar during the party meeting. Remember, earlier as well, he'd called the Prime Minister Jhooton ka Sardar in November 2022.
छाती ठोक के कह देते हैं, ये मोदी किसको डरेगा नहीं, सब अपोजिशन को एक मोदी बस है। भाई तेरे जैसे लोग बहुत इस देश में आए और चले गए, और जनता, डेमोक्रेसी में जनता डरती नहीं, जनता के पास शक्ति है। अगर तेरे उनके पीछे नोटों की लाठी की शक्ति है तो हमारे पास वोटों की शक्ति है। AIM, IIT, IIIT किसने? आपने बनाया, आपके वक्त हो गए। मेहनत करा मुर्गा साहब, अंडा खाया फकीर साहब। तो मोदी साहब जब चील उड़ रहा है तो उसको बताते हैं, देखो भैंस उड़ रही है। ये ऐसा झूठ।
And to all of these jibes being taken at the Prime Minister, here's how the BJP has decided to respond. The BJP slamming the opposition's mindset, warning them that the people of the country will teach them a lesson.
This is abysmally low. Such kind of language used by politicians, where you want death for your Prime Minister, where the Congress party says, Modi tera kabar khudega, and where the Aam Aadmi party says, Marja Modi. दिस इज डेस्पिकेबल। और पहली बार हिंदुस्तान की राजनीति में प्रधानमंत्री जी के लिए इस प्रकार की भाषा का प्रयोग हो रहा है। यह कहीं ना कहीं इन राजनीतिक दलों के असली मानसिकता को दर्शाता है। आज मोदी जी भ्रष्टाचार के विरोध, आज मोदी जी इकोनॉमी के फेवर में खड़े हैं, तो उनके लिए इस प्रकार के भाषा का प्रयोग करना, मुझे लगता है ये कहीं ना कहीं बहुत बड़ा विषय है।
मोदी जी लोगों के दिलों में बसते हैं। 140 करोड़ भारतीयों का आशीर्वाद है। और 140 करोड़ भारतीयों ने पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार एक बार नहीं 2 बार नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में बनाई। और मोदी जी ने कोविड-19 पेंडेमिक के समय दुनिया की बड़ी बड़ी अखबारें, चैनल्स और जो भी प्रोपेगेंडा करते थे, नेताओं से लेकर देश के नेताओं तक भी जो प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करते थे वैक्सीन के ऊपर, जो प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करते थे अर्थव्यवस्था के ऊपर, मोदी जी के नेतृत्व ने करके दिखाया। सबसे तेजी से बढ़ने वाली अर्थव्यवस्था बनाई। और जो लोग ऐसी भाषा का उपयोग करते हैं, लोग उनको उनका स्थान दिखाते हैं।
And while not new to such politics, the Prime Minister has responded to Congress's raising Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi slogans at the Delhi airport. He made those remarks in poll-bound Meghalaya. The Prime Minister said those who have been rejected by the people of the country out today, wishing his death in desperation.
कुछ लोग जिनको देश ने नकार दिया है, जिन्हें देश अब स्वीकार करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, जो निराशा की गर्त में डूब चुके हैं, वो आजकल माला जपते हैं, माला। और वो कह रहे हैं मोदी तेरी कबर खुदेगी। ये निराशा के गर्त में डूबे लोग ये कह रहे हैं, माला जपते जपते कह रहे हैं मोदी तेरी कब्र खुदेगी। लेकिन देश कह रहा है, हिंदुस्तान की आवाज कह रही है, हिंदुस्तान का हर कोना कह रहा है, मोदी तेरा कमल खिलेगा।
Let's quickly open this up because the Prime Minister says Modi Tera Kamal Khilega, but I want to take that across to both Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, and Kapil Madan, lawyer and political analyst, joining us on the panel. Of course, the panel being completed by BJP spokesperson Shazia Ilmi. Thank you for joining us this evening. My first question is to Mr. Akashdeep Muni, because very recently you had Congress leaders, several of them talk about Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi. Now you have Aam Aadmi Party supporters protesting against Manish Sisodia's questioning. Talk about Modi mar gaya, hi. Those are the slogans being raised. What kind of a political narrative are we trying to set in India, Mr. Modi?
Of course, Christine, these type of language is not acceptable by anybody, be it from any quarter. But one point I want to say that these people who were calling out the slogans were nobody actually. But in India, from Bharatiya Janata Party,
but
there are
has anyone from the Aam Aadmi Party come out to condemn them on Twitter, on social media, elsewhere?
No, how many
because
people
these are apparently Aam Aadmi Party supporters, Aam Aadmi Party workers. If the message is not directly put out by the top leadership of the party, then who's going to clear the air, Mr. Muni?
I'll clear the air now. Let me ask Shazia Ilmi that has she condemned 3 years old when UP Vice President called Mayawati ji? What he called, she knows. The word was so derogatory that I cannot tell it on UP on television. Now, MP, Prachi,
excuse me, sir.
Sadhvi Prachi.
Sir, first of all, you're nobody to ask me a question.
Sadhvi Prachi,
can I come in? Obviously, this man
that's what the opposition does, Mr. Akashdeep Muni. When a pointed question is put out to you, you simply revert by asking a question instead. I will go across to the BJP with my own set of questions, but this was a very clear question asked to you with a very clear reply expected in return. But all right, you want Shazia Ilmi to come in, let her take it forward. Shazia.
Well, all I have to say is that just when you think that Aam Aadmi Party can't get any lower than where it is, when it comes to probity, propriety.
Mr. Akashdeep Muni, now that you've sought a response from Shazia Ilmi, please extend the same courtesy. You were given a couple of minutes to begin with. Hold on, Mr. Muni, let's not get angry on the panel. There's no need to get angry. Miss Ilmi.
Okay, fair enough.
And I think it's just, so now when the corruption is called out, when Manish Sisodia has been found openly stealing from the public coffers, costing the exchequer crores of losses, amounting to 930 crores a month and leading to about 6,000 crore scam, when all his accomplices and Kejriwal's office, not just that, all the cronies, corrupt cronies have been found completely stolen. Exactly, that Manish Sisodia will tell us, and give it back. And instead of abusing the Prime Minister and on the way Prime Minister has been attacked,
Manish Sisodia has been called in for questioning. He was called in for questioning on the 19th as well. He said that he is busy with the budget work for the national capital and it must not get derailed. He's been called today again. And the Aam Aadmi Party must feel free to stage a protest. But what is it, this new political law that we're witnessing with both the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party supporters wishing death for the Prime Minister? I mean, he's the Prime Minister of our country before he's from the BJP.
Ma'am, I'll just tell you.
Yes, can you imagine?
I'll just tell you that a party worker who is a nobody was given a comment after half an hour ago. I condemn it.
You know, that they have nothing to say.
She condemned.
You condemn it, but then you must call on the top leadership of the Aam Aadmi Party and come out and clear the air and actually say, look, this is extremely worrisome, it's concerning, and we as a party apologize for whoever has spoken like this of the Prime Minister of the country.
Now, I just want to ask that there is a female leader against whom a prostitute was used by a BJP leader, UP Vice President at that point in time.
You know, what's unfortunate in all of this is that it's speaking poorly of us as a country. Hold on. Ms. Shazia Ilmi and Akashdeep Muni, it's speaking poorly of us as a country. Look at the message that is being sent across with leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party, workers, supporters of the Aam Aadmi Party, of the Congress, saying something such as this for the Prime Minister of the country. Kapil Madan wants to come in as well because, you know, nobody's going to win an election on seeking death for the Prime Minister or raising these absolutely hateful chants. Mr. Madan.
Yes. So I agree with you. I think we are witnessing a new low in the, rhetorics that we have in the politics. And I would say unequivocally that, this lowest has been started by none other than our Honorable Prime Minister, wherein he refers to a lady as 50 crore ki girlfriend. He refers to another senior leader from the opposition as Congress ki vidwa, where in the temple of democracy, he mocks, one lady and, compares her with, demon as we have in Ramayana. So, and to say and argue on the channel.
No.
Shazia ji, I never interrupted. Please, I never interrupted.
You want me to read out the list of...
You will get your chance.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't matter. This is all you say when the question is asked.
Why are you getting anxious?
Okay, carry on.
I'm saying let's say wrong or wrong.
I'm anxious I'm not anxious. I'm just shocked at the level to which you have fallen. How desperate you are only because Narendra Modi ji and his party has proven that we can have a clean, corruption-free government which is free from nepotism.
Mrs. Mr.
Kapil Madan, the fact remains that within 3 to 4 days, firstly, it's absolutely unfortunate, and we can play out those visuals and what was being chanted by several Congress leaders as well this Thursday while they were protesting on the tarmac, which in itself was absolutely unfortunate. It led to delay of that flight. Several passengers had to, get their flights rescheduled and so on and so forth. That said, but sitting on the tarmac, that's not even a protest site, and then putting out these hateful messages, giving these hateful calls, that's one part of the problem. And instead of the party leadership actually coming out and calling on all of these elements, part of this whole group who was taking to protest on the tarmac of the airport,
Supreme Court order?
You are referring to certain things that were said in the past by certain BJP leaders. That's not going to put an end to this very negative toxicity that we're witnessing today in our political scape.
Madam, have you read the Supreme Court bail order of Mr. Pawan Kheda? Have you read it? What has been said in the order?
No, that's absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. That's not even the topic of this debate. I am saying that the Congress must feel free to stage a protest. But why resort to these hateful, murderous chants? That's the only point that I'm trying to make.
Imagine a situation.
All right. Ms. Shazia
Imagine a
Almi.
situation.
Kapil Madan has put out a series of questions for you. Let her respond. Kapil, let her respond.
And you are detained on a frivolous FIR. Where the Honorable Supreme Court
But does that give you the right to sit on the tarmac of an airport, which is not, by the way, doesn't belong to the Congress party, which leads to cancellation of that flight? It causes inconvenience to the people. And on top of that, you're saying Modi ki kabar khudegi. How is that justified? That's not justified. I'm not going to allow you to mislead the people here. But you've put out certain different questions to Shazia Almi. Let her respond.
Can I come in, please?
Shazia.
No. First, let me answer. First of all, again, I want to tell your viewers that this gentleman who is a Congress spokesperson is lying when it comes to a Supreme Court order. In fact, these were the words used that should this language be resorted to. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who is a counsel for Pawan Khera, said the words used were unfortunate. And Pawan Khera had to submit an unconditional apology.
I can show the
So it was and he had to apologize unconditionally.
I can show the order right now on the screen.
And so much so that his own counsel was embarrassed and said, I'm sorry, but those words cannot be used.
The fact remains, be it the BJP, the Congress, the Aam Aadmi Party, anybody coming out with these most unacceptable words, language abuse is not welcome, and it's sending out a very, very wrong message, not just here to the countrymen, but out to the world as well. And that's exactly why we're taking this up. But the fact remains that, No, Shazia, the fact remains that this is being said about the Prime Minister of the country, and the fact that both the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress have done it repeatedly within a 2-day or 3-day period, that's going to in turn let the Prime Minister use that ammunition against you. Mr. Kapil Madan, Mr. Akashdeep Muni, ki kabar to nahi khudegi, kamal pakka khilega. That's the point that I'm trying to make here, and I'm running out of time. Gentlemen, Shazia Almi, thank you for speaking to us this evening. We need to head into a very quick break.